This probably isn't good. Kira, standing outside her burnt cottage, stared at the small, neatly addressed letter she held in both hands. The note had been left for her on her front step, resting against the lightly charred wood of the door, its envelope blank. She turned to look at the scene around her. A low stone fence formed the boundary of the cottage's front garden. Beyond that, mist flooded the earth. Gravestones rose out of the ground, crooked and cracked and discolored from age, but they became scarcely more than vague, gray forms as the fog wrapped around them. Kira felt for the muscle inside her head, just behind her eyes, that controlled her second sight. It ached faintly when she pulled on it, but additional shapes came into focus, like she'd lifted a veil. Figures appeared through the fog. They were white and ethereal, not quite real and not quite solid, as though they had been made out of the condensation itself. The only part of them that had any color were their eyes. Those were pitch black. Some of the shapes were so clear that Kira could see the creases around their mouths and the dirt under their fingernails. Others were so faint they were barely more than a shimmer. There were dozens of them. They were Blighty Cemetery's ghosts. That was her gift, if gift was even the right word, to see the dead. She didn't know where the gift had come from or much else about who she'd been before she arrived in Blighty. She remembered waking in the forest outside of town and being hunted by unknown men, but nothing before. Figuring out who she'd been, and why and how she could see the dead, was turning out to be more complicated than she'd expected. Kira lifted the note for the specters. "Did anyone see who left this?" she asked, a joking smile twitching over numb lips. As expected, there was no answer. Her ghosts weren't especially chatty.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.